Hey gang, Gaming 25! When I say I'm starting in 2 minutes, it's because I'm starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes has elapsed, and now I've started. Hello and welcome everybody. I'm just giving out about the chat saying, he said he's live! And I said, I'm live in 2 minutes. Anyway, I've just been playing some more Civ 5 because I always play Civ 5. I've played too much Civ 5. In fact, I played 547 hours of Civ 5 according to Steam. You know what team I've almost never played as? I think I've only ever played one game as them? India. So I thought, what the hell, let's play some India. I'm trying to work my way up the difficulties. Ever since Brave New World came out, I began sucking at the game again. So, I've been playing a lot of King, and I think that if I win this match on King, I'm gonna bump it up to, Emperor. So yeah, we're on a fractal map. It's on standard size, so 8 players. I'm gonna be India, so their ability is that they get half the unhappiness from the population of the cities, double the unhappiness from the number of cities. So they are all about building very, very tall, not very wide. Standard game pace. Sometimes I like to play on Epic, but if I'm gonna be streaming this, oh man, it's gonna be long enough as is. Oh, Flametask says, please explain what the embarked option, or how the embark option works. Embark is just the ability for land units to move across water. They can't really defend themselves while they do so, but that's how they move across water, rather than in the earlier games when you would have them go on a transport ship of some sort. Frozen Water says, Mah-Dry, you have to play on Emperor. After all, you're MLG. If I win this match, I'll go up to Emperor. It's just, again, I used to play on Immortal, and then I fell off the wagon when Brave New World came out, and I really like Brave New World, but I'm not nearly as good at Brave New World. So I've bumped myself back down to King, and I'm working my way back up. And again, India, I've barely ever played India. I have not played them since before Gods and Kings came out. So this will be a lot of fun. So, I'm just gonna have the map creation on screen so you guys know I'm not, like, save scumming or anything.
Greetings, President Gandhi, great-souled leader of India. You are the ruler of one of the oldest countries in the world, with history stretching back almost 10,000 years.
He's never the ruler of India!
A spiritual country, India is the birthplace of 3 of the world's great religions, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Jainism.
And the third one's not even in this game.
It is a land of music and color, and it is a land of great wealth and grinding poverty. For centuries, India was divided into kingdoms who fought constantly with each other and against outside invaders. In the 12th century AD, India was conquered by Muslim Turks. In the early 17th century, the English arrived, and through a combination of shrewd diplomacy and technological superiority, they conquered your fragmented country.
Oh, it's mine now, not
England remained
Gandhi's?
in power for some 2 centuries, until driven out by a rising wave of Indian nationalism, a peaceful rebellion unlike any before seen in history. Gandhi, your people look to you to lead India to even greater heights of glory. Can you help your people realize their great potential to once again become the world's center of arts, culture, and religion? Can you build a civilization that will stand the test of time?
Killer Rain, I wasn't saying bullshit to it being one of the oldest countries. India is one of the oldest countries that are still around. What I was yelling about bullshit is every single Civ game does this. Every single Civ game has Gandhi either as the leader or a leader of India. He was never the leader of India. He was a revolutionary. And I guess a philosopher you could also consider him. However, he was never a leader of India. I believe that Gandhi is the only character in civilization history to be a country leader without actually in history having led the country at all. However, he's in it as a leader for every civilization game. So it's weird. Alright, let's begin our journey, and already I'm decently happy with the starting location, because floodplains. Floodplains are awesome. We also have hills. We have a lot of hills for production. Luxury resources. I think you always start with 2 luxury resources nearby, but we also have stone, which I particularly like. And those cows will be in the range, and I like cattle. Yeah, this is a great spot. You always need to be careful about where you put your capital. A lot of people just settle it in place. Sometimes it's worth moving a turn or two to get a better spot, and it'll help you in the long run. King Boo, can I just study history from you? I do love me some history. Bip, bip. So yeah, this is gonna be really fun. I haven't played India since before any of the expansions were out. I'm gonna use my usual opener for tradition, because India's clearly a tradition place. Yeah, 6 generated from number of cities already. But we can have Delhi, if we go tradition, Delhi can be a crazy tall city generating very little unhappiness. It would be, what, 1 unhappiness every 4 population if you go tradition with Delhi? Something like that. Okay, first of all, citizen management. For the early days of any new city, you want to go production focus and just manually pick things. It's so that when it processes the population and it processes that 1 turn of a civilian working a random thing, they'll get extra production out of it. Wow, wow, this is some crazy luck. Gold, that's nice. You know, if we find a lot of city-states and get a lot of gold, that would be really good. Oh yeah, culture that early. Nice. I'm really happy with that. Really early tradition to get that extra culture. The opener bonus for tradition, by the way, is your capital generates an extra 3 culture a turn. You'll only ever notice it in the early bits of the game, but it's really nice in the early bits of the game. Okay, now that we have the scout out, we're going with a worker, and in 5 turns we're switching from worker to a shrine for early religion, then going back to worker again. Forest and jungle around. If I can find a mountain in that jungle, that could be good. We're also seeing some mountains down here and some sea-based resources. This is actually a decent food area. We might be able to get a science city over there. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was trying to decide before whether or not I should have my webcam on. Do you guys want my webcam on? It's up to you. 8 turns. This is stagnation, though. I really want to work through the entire game, getting as much population in Delhi as I can. Ottomans! I don't want to be near you.
Selamlar yabancı. Ben Süleyman.
What is the best Civ start I've had? I've played way too many games of Civilization to remember that. And how am I? I'm okay. I'm a bit tired taking care of the new stray cat that we took in. And we won't actually know until Monday, by calling the SPCA, on if it has like an old owner that has tried calling for it. So we're just gonna hang on to that stray cat and take care of him until Monday. And then once we know if we can find the owner or not, if not, then we'll take it into the vet to get it scanned to see if it has a chip. And if the cat doesn't have a chip, and if we can't find the owner, then we're gonna take the cat in, because we always take care of stray cats. Chat wants webcam. Let me turn on the webcam. Actually, before I do that, let me just save, just in case there's any kind of crash. This game never crashes on me, but rather safe than sorry. India stream. I just remembered I'm still streaming in like 60 frames per second. This beautiful smoothness on Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Yeah, that extra bit really matters, right? Webcam border. Webcam. Alright, I gotta bring the game down in the list. Oh, I'm seeing a problem already. Yeah, I think you guys are probably seeing the same problem as me. I'm taking up the map. I'm gonna have to move my webcam. No. There. Oops. Webcam border's in the wrong spot, too. Let me fix that. I got it. Nope. Do I? You want to let me edit the scene? God damn it. Give me a second. Edit scene. There we go. Beautiful. I'm beautiful. There we go. Hi. Where are my glasses? Let me keep up on the chat. This is one of the better games for keeping up on the chat. Ah, glasses are dirty. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if my mic position's decent or not. There we go. Okay. Oh god, I forgot how crisp this game looks with my glasses on.
Shall the clay
Shut up, God. Oh, it's the first one to meet you. Extra gold and a little bit of extra faith. I kind of want horses early on. Let's get animal husbandry. We can also get a trade route going with Aventa, which looks like it's a pretty safe area, actually. Wouldn't be too hard to lock that down and get an early trade route. Okay, let me keep up on the chat here. I'm way behind. So what are you gonna go for? It seems like standard Gandhi strategy is friends for everyone, get all the technology, and nuke the crap out of everyone. Well, that's what Gandhi usually tries to do. Yeah, most amazing flying beard. Bullying city-states was Venice only feature, but for some reason one of my allies said, no, anyone can bully or buy city-states. Oh, I misread that. You need a merchant of Venice to buy a city-state. However, if you have the patronage tree maxed out, there's a chance that any random civ could gift you a merchant of Venice. So there are ways to get it, it's just completely luck-based. Or almost completely luck-based. I'm a bit quiet. Am I actually a bit quiet? Can anyone confirm? One person says, hear you fine. I'll get more opinions on that. Early Pantheon. Really early Pantheon, that means we're gonna have, either... Oh, it's turn 11. Celts are in the game. I think the Celts are in the game because Ethiopia is the second fastest at getting a religion, and I don't think they could get it by turn 11. Kuala Lumpur, I'm happy I found them. I want to find... I like finding early cultured city-states. I'm fine? I'm fine. Okay. Hold on. This is looking like a beautiful area. I like the wheat. Wheat is one of my favorite resources to find. I like how I've got the stereotypical, like, Chinese Asian music. I'm India. Legalism. So now I have a monument. I'm getting 6 culture a turn, so in 10 turns, I'll be getting my landed elite perk, which will get my city growing even faster. And that's kind of my goal, is to get Delhi to be an absurdly tall city. Weapons. Gold. Barbarians. Okay, so we have spearmen now, and we don't even have bronze working. That's not how you pronounce Kuala Lumpur. How do you pronounce it? Can you type it phonetically for me? Okay, I'm actually going to bring that back now, because I will have my worker soon. And I might just get another scout. Don't need sailing yet. Early writing never hurts. However, I kind of want my worker techs first, which would be calendar. But at the same time, these plantations wouldn't get me any more food, just more gold. And of course, I'd have extra happiness, but that's not an immediate problem for me. I'd rather get mining, because then I can work my way towards quarries, which would help more immediately. Kuala Lumpur? Okay. Oh, that's cool, Gothamic. Let me know how it goes. Kind of want a city in this general area. I'll need to scout it out more, because I don't want big overlap in Delhi, because Delhi's going to be a massively tall city. In fact, all of my cities are going to be quite tall, so I'd really like to avoid overlap. Oh, I forgot to switch to Shrine during that. That was dumb of me. It's these little fuck-ups I'm going to be doing a lot of. We've grown. We'll jump on that for now until we get the extra farm. It's the capital of Malaysia. I did not know that. I'll admit, I know very little about Malaysia. I love world history, but Malaysia is not a country you hear about very much over in Canada. Here we go. Landed elite, rather. 10% extra growth and 2 extra food in the capital. Growth will skyrocket.
The meek shall inherit the...
You know what? I actually want some experience for my scout. And switch that. We're doing good. Masonry or calendar first? I want masonry first, but at the same time, I don't want to hold off too long on writing, because again, Delhi's going to be very, very tall. Fuck it, I'm getting writing first. I'm not going for the Great Library, though. Growth is doing good. Gonna want to settle a second city decently early, though. Keep defending. Also, there was a encampment near me, was there? I don't have sight of it. I love the Great Library. It's an amazing wonder to have. However, I don't think it would suit what I'm doing right now. I should have gone for it sooner if I wanted that. Also, I didn't get the perk to build wonders faster, which is usually a good opener for it. Hi, Isabella the Pious of Spain. Of course she would pick Piety. Piety is one of those openers that are only good in really specific situations. And one of those situations is not being Spain. Yeah. Give me gold. There it is. I just didn't notice it before because I'm dumb and blind. Yeah, Scout needs to go back home and heal. Okay. Gotta really, really focus on that growth early on.
He who...
I have absolutely no idea when we could ever do a multiplayer game. I'm really a busy person. Yeah, we want to get working on that library already. Also, masonry might not be the best idea right now. What turn is it? 34. Calendar into philosophy. I want to get a decently... I totally called it the Celts were in the game, by the way. But they're pious as well, because they're dumb and they should have gone honor. Well, tradition would also be good. Honestly, anything but piety would have been good for the Celts early on. I like Crusader Kings, although I don't consider it a grand strategy game. I don't like Europa Universa, or whatever it's called. I can't even remember how to pronounce it properly. I don't really like those games very much. And growth rate. Here's the Celtic leader in Civ 5. I actually forget her name. Boudica. Okay, Spain, if you steal my fucking kill on this, because I want the gold. I saw that. Oh, they got rid of it for me. You know what? I appreciate that. You know what? I want to keep working that for now. Yeah, keep that for now. I believe the reason that they chose her was because of the history with Rome. Hey, Mr. Turok. Thank you, monarchy! Even less unhappiness. You actually need to retreat. To heal again. Although we do have him to level 2 now, which is the highest you can get entirely off barbarians.
So
you need to come back home. Because we're gonna get some pillaging going on soon. Library done. We've probably got decent science early on compared to everyone else, entirely because our capital is a high population city. And I hate building warriors, but we do need more military. I'm doing good today, Shiogreth.
Gadewch i ni uno ein byddinoedd, ac elwa o'r
She know where I am.
herwydd.
Oh yeah, of course, she had this person right there. She knows where I am. Okay. No reason why not to do that then, because I want to know where she is.
Dywarodd o daich.
She is far enough that I'm not particularly concerned. Maybe that's not such a good spot for a science city. Maybe. I didn't check that tip down there yet. I like the food up here. In fact, this whole area would be a really good place for the Petra. Not the best in the world, but I could get crazy production out of those hills. A lot of food all around. It's a really resource-rich area. But I would have to be picking between the river and the mountain. And the mountain means a lot more science, and the river means a lot more of everything else. I hate decisions like that. I think I'm gonna go with right here. Or right here. No, I'm gonna go with right there. Okay, game, what do you want to do with that? Basically the same thing I had you set to, okay. Actually, you know what, yeah, lock one of them, but not the other. Works for me. Keep moving. And we can get back to scouting. I actually want to go... Oh, there's a city-state down there. Okay, well, we'll go meet them at least. Really hate stagnating the growth of my capital like that. Especially with the team where, it's so important to keep my growth up. Oh, no one's met them yet. Okay. Weird. I always feel like it's a bad sign when the game suggests that spot to me. You know, I might actually want my national college, my capital, despite having no mountain, entirely because I could get it really early, and because my capital is going to be so incredibly tall anyway. Might be worth it. Something to consider, at least. Okay, yeah, you definitely want to focus on food right away. Got some unhappiness already. Yeah, we really need to hook up these luxury goods. Shrine first.
Gelin pazarlık.
Sure. I wish you were farther away. Oh, that's your capital, too, yeah. Yeah, I wish you were farther away. Not particularly happy about that. We can deal. I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go there, because it's safer. Hmm... Hard decisions, hard decisions. Another worker. And masonry. Then we're gonna go into archery and the wheel. Okay.
Gelin
Sorry, a
pazarlığa
bunch of people said
tutuşalım.
really long
Hoşunuza
things.
gider mi?
Gotta catch up on. I might sell that to you for 7 a turn in a moment. Let me just check what the other offer is to see if they have any extra luxury goods to trade for instead. They do not. In fact, they're in debt. Or they're going into debt.
Selamlar.
Yep. Oops.
Dinliyorum.
That's a good deal early on. We need to get that marble hooked up. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go around. Yes, I started uploading some things to YouTube channel. Might start make highlights from Twitch. The only reason, really good ones. But I had an idea, some Let's Plays. I want your input on the idea. Okay. Man, we have a lot of quarries we can actually make. And... also kind of want bronze working, just to discover iron, but, I wish we could get the Temple of Artemis, but there's no way we're gonna, like, with this delay on it, there's no way we're gonna be the first ones to get the Temple of Artemis. It'd be a lot of editing, but yeah, you can. I think you could probably do that. Might be a good idea to like get someone to do some art assets for it as well, so the text box looks nice and everything. Might be worth going on the anything else section of the forum and asking if anyone could help you with that, unless you want to draw it yourself. Okay, this is basically a dead end over here. They're backed into a corner. I could actually just choke them off. I don't want them getting that cotton. Don't know how I feel about that. Yoink! They're not gonna like me for that. Could also do that with the horses, actually. Not that they're gonna steal it, but... You know what? I'll hold off on doing that with the horses. It'll probably naturally grow to get that very soon anyway. Man, I hope I get that happiness soon. What is a tall city in Civilization 5 Flame Test? That is when you have a city that has a very high population. That's what building tall means. Mr. Torque, you might need to update your Flash player or something. Sounds like something weird is going on. Okay, we have a lot of workers now. I'm gonna go for the Temple of Artemis, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. And it's about time we actually switch to food focus. Now we're in the positives on happiness again. Growth will go up substantially, as it already is. Good. Good, good, good.